Hey everybody, good morning. How's everybody doing? Danny here from Swerve Church, and we're doing a live video. We have a kind of a special video for you this morning. We're going to be inviting Hunter online with us, and we're going to be asking him a couple questions, and we're just going to get to learn a little bit more about him, and invite him into the conversation. And I want you guys to get to know him and get to New York City, and we're going to ask him a couple questions, get to know him a little better.
Hey,
Hey Hunter, what's
I'm
going
here.
on?
Wow, internet. What's up?
Doing good. How's the weather in Louisiana?
It is currently rainy and 70 degrees. It's
Oh
muggy.
boy.
Yeah, so
Jeez.
summer in New York.
Oh man, it is brick city over here, man. It is super cold.
Brick,
As you
I
can
heard
see.
that phrase and I didn't know what that. I've seen that like on posts. I'm like, oh, it's mad brick out here, and I'm like,
It's brick,
I
man.
had to get cultured. I had to look it up.
It's because it doesn't get brick in Louisiana. That's
There's no
why.
brick here. Yeah.
It's so cold, bro, that we can keep snowmen indoors. That's how cold it
Wow.
is.
Look at that. I see
Yeah, it's
that.
pretty cold.
Yeah. Frosty. That's cool.
Hey man, so I just wanted to bring you on this Facebook Live video, and I wanted to share with everybody that you're going to be moving up here to New York City, and so I wanted everybody to get to know you a little bit more and about your calling to New York City specifically, and then hopefully talk with everybody else and just give a heads up on how people can support you and help bring you to New York City. So is that cool?
Yeah.
We ask you some questions?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Glad to be here.
Alrighty, man. So you're from Louisiana. You're all the way in the bottom of the U.S. there, and what have you doing? What are you doing coming up to New York City? Like, what even brought you up here? How did you even first get plugged into New York City?
Yeah, we're way down here in Debut, as we say. What first brought me to New York is I went when I was younger, seventh grade, on a trip with my dad, like the whole tourist experience, and that was it. And then I get into college my freshman year. Our college group takes us on a trip to New York City. It's kind of an exposure trip, and we partnered with the MNYBA, which is the Metropolitan New York Baptist Association. And man, we just stayed about a week and a half there, and they took us to all over the city, just different neighborhoods, different ministries that are going on, and it definitely was different than seeing this Times Square and Statue of Liberty. It was just a totally different experience, and gained some different perspectives of how God's like moving in New York City, and so that's what brought me here is that trip in my freshman year, and that was about 3 years ago. And so from that, I was able to learn about an internship, and that's kind of what got the ball rolling for that. So
Yeah, awesome. And so then that's when you were able to partner with us here at Swerve and kind of experience Bushwick specifically and help serve here and stuff, which was an awesome opportunity for us to be able to host you and have you come and serve with us that summer. Well, okay, great. So you came to New York City, you served your heart out, you had a great time here. All right, but now you're moving back. You're coming back as a church planting team member. So why do that? Like why leave home? Why leave Louisiana? You're a busy guy. You're in school. You have tons of responsibilities in your church. Why are you thinking about becoming a church planting team member and coming up to New York City?
yeah, that's it's not like an easy decision. It took me a while. God had to like wear down my heart to be like, no, this is what you're going to do. And really, it comes down to that verse in Romans where Paul's like, it's my ambition to preach Christ where he's not already been named. So New York it's a dark city in many respects, and 4%, I think 4% is the number, the total just in the city of how reached it is, and so how evangelical Christian they are, and so that just like I couldn't let that go. And from serving at Swerve Church in Brooklyn last summer, God just continued to give me a heart for the city and show me like, man, the harvest is plenty and the laborers are few. And and through that whole process, like you said, I'm back home at a church plant now, and that's I guess I didn't know it at the time, but along this 5-year journey, it's kind of equipped me for what's to come, I think, in at Swerve Church, and it's taught me leadership skills and discipleship and all of that stuff. And so I feel like it's my duty. I feel obediently willing to go and implement and try to be obedient with the things I've learned at Swerve Church.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hunter definitely brings a lot to the table as he has tons of experience, ministry experience, leading worship, and at his home church, which is a church plant back home. And so he brings a lot of experience with him, something that here at Swerve Church we're going to be able to benefit a lot from. And of course, it says a lot about your character, about who you are, to be obedient to the voice of God, and to come to a place like New York City and Bushwick specifically, right?
Right.
This tiny neighborhood in the tippy top of Brooklyn, less than 2 square miles, home to over 120,000 people, tons of churches, but very few of them are truly, life-giving, gospel-centered churches where people are coming to know Christ, where they're engaging their community on mission. So you definitely, you bring a lot to the table as a church planting team member, and that's something we're super grateful for. Now, as you get ready for this move, Lord willing, we're shooting for June 2019 to, once you finish school, be able to pack your bags and come up here.
Yeah.
Like you say, buy that one-way ticket
One-way
up here.
ticket.
What what is it that you're looking forward to the most about serving at Swerve and serving in Bushwick, specifically? What are you looking forward to?
Um, Good question, Danny. I feel like I'm on like a, like a news. Anyway, um, I guess the main thing is I'm eager to just plug in, and that's something that I wasn't able to do with my when I came last summer. Is just because I knew there was an end date in mind. It was 10 weeks, and so now coming with a one-way ticket, it's kind of like I'll have to get in the mindset that, like, this is home, and this is where I'm going to be. And so I'm excited about just getting plugged in and getting really immersed in the city and taking on the culture. And uh, I love the city, and I feel like I was, I feel anytime I'm in a city, just an urban city, it's like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. And so, yeah, I'm excited to be with Swerve Church, and meeting new people, and hopefully growing. Like, for sure, that'll be my biggest thing, is like, it'll be a growing and stretching experience, and hopefully
Mhm.
it'll just make me more like Jesus, and all that stuff. So I'm excited about serving with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. I think the word there is like, to be able to really lay deep roots, which is, I mean, you can do some of that on a short, summer stint, right? Like serving for a couple months here, but for coming here on a longer extended basis, you're really able to really lay down some deep roots and really get to know the community, have people know you, and build relationships. So that's awesome, man. And
Yeah.
we're so looking forward to that. Now, of course, man, New York City is one of the most expensive cities on the planet,
Yeah.
in the Milky Way to live in. So like, there's a lots of costs that come with that. There's a lots of things. There's lots of prayer you need to be covered by. What are some ways that people can, partner with you and in bringing you to New York City and helping make this happen? You're going to be such a huge asset and blessing to the church. What can people do to help out?
Yeah, it is a stupid expensive city. Hopefully, Lord willing, God has already kind of situated what you know about, hopefully a situation where I'll be able to live for not so crazy a price. But yeah, it's an expensive city. So I would say, obviously, like, I need prayer. Like, that's what I've been telling people. I'm getting people signed up on an email list to just, as I'm preparing. I don't want to just jump off the gun and go. I really want to prepare my heart and prepare um, just partners. And so definitely prayer, and pray for all that, God, he's already doing things in Bushwick and Swerve Church. And that's a main thing. Like, I'm not going to save the world. I'm not going to, and so just for me to be able to catch God's vision. What does he want to do? And so prayer for sure is a way that people can partner with me.
Yeah.
And then finances, like, it takes a village. And so that's what the church is. That's what I love about the church, is that, when Paul gets ready to, in the New Testament, when he gets ready to leave and plant a church, he's like, all right, here we go. We're going to collect some money. We're going to collect people who want to go, teams, and we're going. And, once he gets there, he's able to establish, a living and whatnot. But it does take money to get there and to get settled. And so my goal, financial goal, is 15,000 for the year. So that budgeted out, that covers me for a year. And so yeah, people, if they want to give, they can go to hunterforeman.weebly.com, and from there you can just find all of the things that, information, stories, and everything. And yeah, if you want to be a partner, I would love for people to just sit down with me and reach out to me. Absolutely, email. And that would be a huge blessing. And you would be part of it. It's not just your money, you know, you're going to be updated regularly of what's going on, and you're part of this mission. And it, you know, it's something that I can't do alone. That's two ways: the prayer and finances. And man, if you have people you want to send to partner with Danny and I, you know, I obviously greatly appreciate any boots on the ground we can get.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are some great ways that you guys can partner and help bring Hunter here to New York City. You know, so often I feel like churches or individuals think, well, man, I can't really contribute like a significant amount to bringing Hunter here. But, you know, Hunter said it takes a village, right? It takes like, imagine if everybody just gave what they could, it gave a little bit to help out and to bring Hunter here. Really, there's no amount that's too small that can help Hunter. And as he gets ready and prepares his heart, like he said, to move up here and really make an impact in Bushwick and in Swerve Church, I know he's going to be such a big help. So, guys, I'm going to leave all the information somewhere around this table, around this video in the description. And so you guys can click around and you can visit his personal website, and you can find all the other links from there. I also include a giving link so that if you wanted to give directly to Hunter to help bring him here and help him meet his goal, I'll leave that somewhere around the video so you can go ahead and do that. Guys, please pray for Hunter and pray for what God is going to do in his heart and his life as he's going to grow as a leader, and then pray for Swerve and our community that we're planting in, because I know he's going to do such a great job here. Hunter, we're just so grateful that you've answered God's call and that you're taking this bold and courageous step to do this. We really appreciate it, man.
Hey, my pleasure. I'm so glad to be here with you guys.
Awesome, guys. Make sure you give Hunter a follow. Send him some love in the comments down below. Let him know that you're praying for him, and let's we'll keep you guys informed, and we'll keep you guys up to the know everything that's happening in the life of Swerve and with Hunter. Take care now, guys.